To lead is to communicate, and there are countless ways to do it every single day.
Welcome back, friends. This is your place for cutting edge tools, exercises, best practices, and modern leadership strategies. Because when the world is changing, it's time to bring our leadership styles along for the ride. Whether you're a company leader, a corporate visionary, an entrepreneur, this show gives you new insights into the neuroscience and the language of leadership, plus practical steps and tips to lead your teams in a powerful way. It'll also help you keep your people happy and engaged, all while achieving your biggest goals. I'm your host, Jen Thornton. I'm a talent strategist, a brain-based executive coach, speaker, and the founder of 304 Coaching. Now let's fix leadership.
So let's count the ways we communicate, if that's even possible. Let's see, we're building relationships, we're managing conflicts, communicating projects, holding others accountable, selling ideas, gaining approvals, coaching and developing our teams, we're negotiating resources, providing feedback, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. It's great to spend time digging into each of these types of communication skills needed. But what if, for today's time, we look at competencies that you can leverage across all types of communication needs? I personally love learning things that I can use in multiple areas. And hey, I hope you do too. So, one of those competencies that we can use across all types of communication is active listening. It's one of the most fundamental yet frequently overlooked competencies. Great leaders really understand the value of attentive listening to their team members, their peers, their friends, their vendors, their work partners, everyone really that we're talking to. You've got to be attuned to active listening because active listening, it provides a space where you're giving undivided attention, you're empathizing, you're seeking to understand other people's perspectives and concerns of other people. By practicing active listening, leaders really foster a culture of open communication. They build more trust. They gain valuable insight that can help them make better decisions. Active listening also allows you to ask the right questions at the right time. And this is important because questions allow you to go deeper into what you're learning or allows you to listen more. It really helps us double click on the conversation. And if you need ideas on questions to ask and great questions, go back a few episodes. There are two specific episodes that have specific questions all listed out for you to use. The other thing that great communicators do is they provide clarity. And today's world just has way too much information in it. And leaders must adapt and distill complex ideas into clear and concise messages. The ability to communicate with precision, avoid all the jargon and all the, super small technical details, it's critical because by delivering information in an easy, digestible manner, you ensure that the message is understood by a diverse audience and can really inspire action. Clear and concise communication also minimizes the risk of misinterpretation and fosters a culture of transparency and accountability. Let's all face it, being confused at work is no fun. It wastes mental resources, money resources, physical resources, and it can cause burnout. One of the best ways of providing clarity is to ask yourself before an important conversation or an important presentation, at the end of this, what do I want this person to learn, maybe approve, do, change, agree to? Knowing the answer to this question before you start preparing to communicate will give you clarity. And when you have clarity, it is obviously easier to provide clarity to others.
Let's take a quick break from the conversation. Does your company need to prepare those upcoming leaders to take the reins? To learn more about our leadership academies and our coaching, and to see if your company is a good fit for our transformation programs, visit 304coaching.com.
Let's talk about emotional intelligence. It is a critical competency for leaders, particularly in communication. Exceptional leaders recognize the importance of understanding and managing their own emotions, as well as empathizing with the emotions of others. When you harness emotional intelligence, you can navigate sensitive situations. You can adapt your communication style to the person you're working with, and you really are creating a supportive and inclusive work environment. This competency enables you to build stronger relationships, resolve conflicts quicker, and really inspire your team. In today's world, we have to lead the full person. Life is dynamic. The best leaders understand this and know how to lead and communicate the whole person. One of my favorite quotes out there is by Viola Davis. And she says, "Your career is always happening the same time as your life is happening." What about authenticity and transparency? They are really valued by others. So when you are focused on authenticity, you provide value to those you're communicating with. Leaders who can genuinely express their thoughts, their values, their vulnerabilities, they build that trust and credibility. Authentic leaders are not afraid to share both successes and failures. Therefore, they foster a culture that encourages innovation, risk taking, and continuous improvement. Transparent communication cultivates a sense of ownership, fosters alignment, and strengthens the commitment of the individual towards the company goals. Being open allows you to learn and grow. When you're authentic, you are growing. And when you are growing, others will be able to learn and grow from you too. And the last one I want to talk about today is storytelling and influencing. Great leaders possess the ability to storytell. They create narratives that resonate with the audience. Storytelling is a powerful tool and engages emotions, inspires action, that communicates complex ideas in memorable ways. And by weaving a narrative around the vision, the strategies, leaders captivate their audience. They drive their teams towards a common purpose. Additionally, effective persuasion skills enables leaders to influence stakeholders, negotiate win-win solutions, and build strategic partnerships. By leveraging all the other competencies we've spoken about today, like active listening, clarity, emotional intelligence, your storytelling and influencing skills will also increase. Though these are all individual competencies we've talked about today, the whole is greater than the parts. Improving your skills in one competency will allow you to naturally grow in the others. My challenge for you as we close up our time together today is pick one of these competencies and practice it throughout your conversations over the next few days. Learn how this competency applies in different situations. Where are you excelling and where do you want to grow your skill? Then take action. Strong communicators can weather storms and typically are more effective leaders. Strong communicators are working every day to help us fix leadership.
Thanks for listening to Let's Fix Leadership. By hanging out with me today, you're already on your path. If you're looking to learn more and to see if your company is a good fit for our coaching and leadership education, then hey, visit 304coaching.com. If you got value out of this podcast, share it with a friend. And it would mean the world to me if you would leave a thoughtful review and a rating on iTunes. Thanks again for listening, and I appreciate your work in fixing leadership.